Hey guys, it's Stretch here, and today we will be reviewing the Nerf Rival Apollo Camo Series exclusive from Walmart. Included is the Nerf Rival Apollo Camo Series blaster, 7 Nerf Rival Camo Series exclusive rounds, a 7-round Nerf Rival magazine, and the instructions. To load this blaster, you will load any Nerf Rival magazine with your Nerf Rival rounds, and then you will stick it in the bottom of the blaster. Once you have it in the bottom of the blaster, you will pull back on the priming handle and push forward. You are able to fire one time, pull again, push forward, fire again. Now this is the safety. When it's pushed like this, you are unable to fire. The trigger won't move. When it's upwards towards your hand, then you're able to pull the trigger. Hey guys, so today we are reviewing the Nerf Apollo. So this is the review part of the video for that. So first let's go over some of the cosmetics. This is the Camo Apollo. They make a blue, a red, a just plain white one, and this camo version, it's got the orange Nerf Rival logo sign right here. You have, it looks like 3 shades of gray for the camo and 1 shade of black. It's pretty much the same thing on this side. You have your unjamming button right here, and yeah, that's it pretty much for the paint for the camo. And then we have the black grip, the orange trigger, the orange safety for the trigger, the orange barrel. It's got like those little like notches to make it look like a breaker for like a real gun. And then you have the black attachment rail and a black priming handle. Now there are no included attachments with this blaster. The only thing you get with it is the 7-round magazine with the 7 white, half black ammo for the blaster. There's 1 attachment point, which is right here. You could put a sight there or your flashlight for the from the Rival line there. Some cool features about this blaster is, I would say, there's a lot of good features. I gotta pick one and start from there. Probably the grip. That's a great feature to start from. It's very big, very comfortable. It's a very ergonomic grip. It's very wavy, so your fingers have a very specific spot to go in. It's very easy to shoot it like a real gun with the trigger, where you use the tip of your pointer finger instead of some of the very smaller handled Nerf blasters where you have to hold it very weirdly to shoot it. And the magazine goes into the grip, so it feels a lot more like a real gun, which is great. I really like the camo paint is a really cool feature. It makes it look super intimidating, which I like. I like the barrel too, how it's like bigger circle with the little breaker pieces. That's a really nice added feature to this blaster. Some pros about this blaster, I would say, is that you put the magazine in the handle, makes it feel like a real gun, which is great. A very big grip for any adult hand. And yeah, I'd say that's it for the pros. For the cons, I would say kind of the shape of the blaster. So like the body part of the blaster is not long enough to be used as a stock. Now you can use it, but your arm's going to be at a very, very weird angle. It's going to be like this, and it's not going to feel right. So, I mean, it's really hard to use this as a stock. So then if you're using it as a pistol, it's very back heavy and weird to move around as a pistol because of the spring back there. So that's a big con. Another con is the priming handle. It hurts a lot when you're firing it. And it's very weird to pull back, and it constantly gets jammed in there. Another con I would say is actually kind of the grip, sort of. So if you're not an adult and you don't have adult sized hands, I don't think you'll be able to hold this blaster very well. I have very, very big hands, and I can barely fit the tips of my fingers around the grip. Now, given it's a good size for me, if a 6-year-old or a 10-year-old even was shooting this blaster, I seriously doubt that they could hold it. Their fingers would probably be like here, and the only thing supporting the blaster would be their thumb. So that would make it very difficult for them to fire, and just very difficult to use in general. But if you do have an adult hand, it is a great grip, and really any size adult hand will fit on that grip due to its extra large size. So that's a good positive for that. The functionality of this blaster is pretty good. It does not jam very often. I only had it jam about 3 times. I shot about 300 rounds through it. But the issue is when you're priming, if you prime at an angle, it won't let you prime it back, and it's just a very sensitive priming handle, and it's very painful, honestly, to shoot this blaster, because if you do it like this, it literally kills your finger right here. Like, it hurts so bad even to pull it back one time. So you're kind of really left to do it like this or like this. That's pretty much the only 2 ways that you can do it. I mean, technically you could put it against your chest and pull on that, but that still wouldn't feel very comfortable. So that is a negative, is the priming handle is horrible. I shot, after about the first 3 12-round magazines I shot through it, my fingers were already hurting pretty bad from using this priming handle. Another negative about that priming handle is you have to push back forward after you pull it back, which can be annoying. You know, the Helios is pretty much the same thing as the Apollo. It just has a better priming handle, a better mag release. It's just like a Apollo 2.0. It's a much better blaster, so if you had to buy one, obviously buy the Helios, not the Apollo. But the Apollo is still a good blaster for what it is. And given it being one of the first rival blasters, I feel like that it is very good for being one of the first rival blasters. Obviously, they figured out how to make them better and all that, you know, through the processing of more rival blasters. I do believe that you should buy this. It is a nice blaster. I really like the camo paint. It looks very intimidating, which is a great factor. And you can do some really cool mods with this. If you wanted the extra stock, you could get that extra big worker stock for the Apollo. You cannot get an elite one, so don't buy an elite one. I will leave a link in the description box for the stock. It should be about to like right here, makes it more comfortable, and I believe that comes with the pump grip, so that would really fix this this horrible trigger here, because it'd be pushing at it perfectly level. You wouldn't have any jams then. It'd be a much faster rate of fire, and it'd still be a good blaster. I think that'd run you about $70. I will leave the link in the description box as well as the link for the blaster. So definitely check it out, and if you're interested, I believe that you should buy it because it is a great blaster. I would use this in some battles. Normally I pick a Helios instead of it, but just because of the camo and, you know, it being an original rival blaster, it's pretty great for what it is, and you can do some really cool mods with it. So now let's move on to the firing demo for this blaster. So now we have the firing demo for the Nerf rival Apollo. We'll be shooting a 7-round magazine in it first, and then transitioning into a 12-round. Please enjoy. and we are empty. And we are empty with the 12 too. So thank you for watching the firing demo. Now we will move on to the scale for this particular blaster. So now we are on the chart part of the video for the Nerf Apollo. For the accuracy, I gave it a 95 out of 100. For the firing rate, it got a 65 out of 100. For the trigger, it got a 90 out of 100. For the range, it got a 95 out of 100. And for the grip, it got a solid 100 out of 100. Now we'll move on to part 2 of the Apollo chart video. For the loading, it got a 95 out of 100. For the playability, it got a 100 out of 100. For the size, it got a 75 out of 100. For the cost, it got a 90 out of 100. My personal rating for this blaster is 85 out of 100, and the blaster average score is 89 out of 100. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'll really help me be able to get more videos out there. It'll really help me just stay motivated to continue making videos. Please also hit that thumbs up button, give that video a like. Also hit that bell notification so you'll get any new notifications for when I post a new video out there, so you guys can watch it as soon as I have that posted. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, use the comment section below and I will respond as fast as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.